January the 15th. Welcome to the what? Grits and Grants 15.
Good morning, good morning. I am June Smith, River City Blues Realty. I don't see no snow, Smitty.
I
I
don't
was
see
out
no.
jogging
I
this
tell you,
morning.
I don't see no snow either. It feels like it gets snow, but I don't see it yet. Again, family, I am Smitty Smith, River City Blues Realty. We going to continue on with the Crazy Faith. June, we are 15 days in the Crazy Faith. How's it treating you so far this year?
Treating me well, treating me well. I am still hyped, guys. Still hyped.
Why?
Because I'm still here. I get another day to get it right.
Absolutely no. One day closer, family. Each and every day is precious. There's a purpose. There's some passion in the purpose to provide for ourselves, to provide for our families. Family, today is powerful. Do you know there ain't nothing I can't do, June?
There ain't nothing, Smitty.
We are powerful human beings. Now, it might take me a while to get it done, but you know what? All I got to do is start it and believe I can get it done. And that's that crazy faith, June. As long as I believe it,
don't nothing else matter.
Nothing, family. You know, June, we're going to continue on with the five senses. Remember last week we kind of ended talking about how it takes dollars and senses to become homeowners?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And of course we're talking about the, touch, smell, sight, logic, but basic five senses. Today, family, what I want to do, I really want to talk about, let me get there if I can.
Logic is not a sense.
I know, but still. Talking about hearing.
Okay.
Hearing. And I want to come at it from a different perspective, Jim.
Okay.
I listened to a conversation the other day when I was in the grocery store. And it was on a subject that I happen to be very much aware of. And that's home purchase. What clients need to do, what they don't need to do. But this was a conversation that I wasn't involved in. Some people could say I was dipping.
You're being a nosy now.
I was dipping. I was dipping. No, Karen is when you talk. I was just straight up dipping.
Okay.
I was dipping dot. Okay? I was all up in the people's conversation, but I ain't said a word. June, and I realized the less you know, the louder you talk. June, seriously, we're all surrounded by people who don't know that they don't know, but so then they're constantly out here sharing misinformation, bad information, and sometimes folks will wrap their opinion in an envelope labeled facts. And it's hard to distinguish that sometimes. It's hard to distinguish if someone knows what they're talking about or if they're merely offering their opinion as if they knew. Mm-hmm. And I figured, June, that's one of the things that hold folks back the most. Hearing bad advice and not hearing enough good advice. June, do you talk to yourself?
I do.
When you talk to yourself, do you talk to yourself out loud or is it just within your head?
Both.
Which one do you do more often?
To myself.
So if it was something that was really, really, really important, critical decision time, and you find yourself talking to yourself, is that inside voice or outside voice?
Let me think. If I do something stupid, then it's usually my outside voice.
Okay.
Like, damn, girl, I can't believe you did that.
That's your outside voice?
Yes.
Okay.
And then, yes, my telling off voice is my outside voice.
Okay.
And then my motivational voice is my inside voice.
Do you hear each voice? Does each voice have the same impact on you?
The outside voice has the more impact because that's the more negative one.
Okay.
And that's the more louder one because it's outside.
Okay. For me, my outside voice is the voice that I use when I'm planning.
Okay.
Don't you do that. That's not right, Smitty. That's more my corrective voice.
But you notice, it's interesting. Sorry not to cut you off, but it's interesting that the outside voice is the corrective, as you put it, or the more negative.
It is.
And because it's an outside voice, it tends to be louder.
Yes, that's
okay.
exactly my point.
That's interesting. Mm-hmm.
That's exactly my point. So again, family, we got to hear, but we got to understand the whole concept of hearing. Even what we do to ourselves Because again, we got a good morning Facebook user. Let me get over here and refresh my screen. I'm getting ready to get warmed up. I got the engine warmed up. I'm ready to step on the gas here. Hang on a second, Jim. Let's see what we got here because I don't think it came across your side just yet. Want to shout out good morning to Miss Tracy Jackson. Miss Jackson. Jackson, we talk about hearing.
And I want to ask you something. I'm sorry if it's a little bit off the subject. But as far as parents, which one did you listen to more, your father or your mother? And which one was usually the loudest?
Shoot, man, I knew which side of my bread got buttered. I listened to my mama. All right, because daddy ain't bring nothing but discipline. Mama brought the love, okay? So I knew which side of my bread gets buttered.
And you see, my dad was the quiet one,
and
my mom was the loud one, and just fly off, they were from the Caribbean, so just loud. But it's just really interesting. I actually listened to my dad more.
Really? Nah.
And feared my mom because my dad was a quiet one. So if my dad got mad, woo, that hurt more.
Me and Miss Jackson, we must be play cousins because we both, Miss Jackson and I, we both listened to Mama. Now, serious. Good morning, Miss Damian Renell McLean. Now, that is a first time for sure because I think I remember that name. Miss McLean.
It's nice.
Thank you for joining us this morning. We're talking about hearing. We're having a for real conversation about hearing. And family, as June and I had shared early on, the voices we hear tend to be more corrective.
Yeah.
Our internal voices tend to be more motivating, more motivational. When I'm trying to motivate myself, that's more my internal voice. That's when I'm thinking. That's when I'm grinding. That's when I'm moving. That's when my imagination is working. But my external voice, boy, you know that way ain't right. Don't you do that, Smitty. That light been yellow long enough that it's going to be red. You see what had happened was, officer. So our external voices tend to be more negative. So if my external voice is negative, hey, good morning, Miss Campbell. How you doing, June? We got Sharon Campbell with us this morning. We got Tracy Jackson. And we got brand new Miss McLean. Miss McLean, please confirm this is your first time joining us. June and I, we just always like to know so we can shoot you a special hello and a special comeback.
Family.
Family. But again, family, I am just going to be me. And you know what? My external voice, if I don't know what I'm talking about, I could negatively impact you.
Now, I want to say sometimes my external voice can be motivational. Like, if I'm trying to lift, it's like, I got this.
Okay.
But it's not a conversation, you know what I mean? It's just like a little phrase.
Yeah.
But yeah, when my external voice is telling me off, it's more like a conversation. Like, oh, you stupid. Why did you do that? You did that.
Yeah. And again, family, we're only human. Yeah. But we are human. We're only human, but we're powerful human, family. We're going to goof up. Yeah. But it's just, I went to the wrong place. I said goof up, and that's what I did, June. But again, family, it really does come down to just understanding what I should and shouldn't do, who I am, who I'm not, and what tools I have, what tools I will not have. And hearing is a powerful tool.
It is.
So again, as we said before, and we kind of got to this point, folks who talk the loudest sometimes know the least. Folks who talk the loudest don't always know what they're talking about.
It's really funny that you say that because I'm the youngest of 11. And I remember my dad always saying that the same thing, the one that talked the loudest is the one that's usually the one that did the deed. Kind of thing.
The one who stole the cookies.
Yeah. It was that or the one that talked first. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. Honest. Yes, he did.
Tracy said, okay, now preach, June, preach. But again, family, once we understand that part of human nature, then we can better defend ourselves against it. And notice I chose my words correctly. Defend ourselves against it. We got to put up a wall. Sometimes, family, we got to put up a wall where I can't hear what you're saying to me because you don't deserve to share that information with you, or I don't need to hear it. I know it sounds harsh, family. I know it's harsh and I know it's mean, but you know what? Life ain't a spectator sport, family. Life is an every single day activity. Every single day I wake up to work towards my mission, my goals.
You got to participate, right?
You got to participate. You can't sit back and just go for the ride, because when you go for the ride, people drive you in any direction they want to drive you. You ever had a friend you tell you something on Monday and then tell you something completely different on Tuesday?
Yes.
Oh my God. You know, they come at you Monday like they know what they know, and they come back Tuesday in a whole nother direction. And then by Wednesday, you are confused and further back from whence you began.
Yes.
You notice that was smooth, from whence you began?
Mm-hmm.
There you go, family. I'm a poet and you know it. So again, family.
And it costs you.
It does.
It costs you. And I'm just going to give you a scenario.
Sure.
A really, really good friend. And they were kind of loud, and I believed them. I believed what they were saying. And it actually cost me hundreds of dollars because I believed them.
Sure.
They pointed me in the wrong direction.
And of course, they kicked in some money to make it right?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
What about you, Miss Jackson? Is there somebody that you just know you don't need to listen to? You know, June, a lot of times it could be family.
Yeah.
Okay. Family ain't always your friend. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Family, they ain't always your friend. They might love you. They might care for you, but sometimes they dumb as dirt. All right. And Tracy Jackson said, the costly lessons of life. Yes. Good morning, Miss Amani Williams. Miss Amani Williams, we're talking about hearing this morning. We're talking about how some people you need to listen to, and there are other people you need to gird your loins against. Mm-hmm. Gird your loins, ladies. No, I don't need to hear that garbage. Some smooth talking person walk up to you. Don't listen to that garbage. Because that's all it is, garbage. If it ain't helping me achieve my goal, if you got to be smarter than me, further along than me, to give me advice on how to do what I want to do.
Now, I give advice, but I always ask people, check it out yourself. I always say, check it out yourself. Good
morning, Gwen Murphy Johnson. We got Gwen Murphy Johnson and Amani Williams with us this morning.
And they are with River City Blues. They're part of the River City Blues
family. Ladies out there grinding.
Yes.
Folks that y'all should listen to.
Yes.
These are seasoned professionals who know that of which they speak of. All right? Family, circle yourself with people that you need to hear. Circle yourself with people who speak in a calm voice. Circle yourself with people so that you cannot hear what anybody's saying outside of the circle.
And you know what I like about these ladies and you, Smitty? If for some strange reason that we don't know, we let you know. Hold on, let me check that out. Let me double check that.
Let me see. Yes.
Let me get the right answer for you. We're not just gonna babble.
Tracy Jackson said, "Oh my word, I was going to say that about family members. I'm telling you, family ain't always friends." And then Miss Jackson shared, "Yes, that's why I'm single. The garbage these guys say." No, seriously, Jen, let's talk about it for a minute. Let's talk. I'm sorry, we're gonna go there. Gris Grants 15.
We're gonna go there.
We're gonna go there. We're gonna go there in 12 minutes. It's the truth, June. Single moms get pushed further back through their ears.
Yeah.
Listening to garbage. Listening to what other people say. Allowing other people to direct their steps. And I'm telling you, I believe deep down within me that a single mom is so strong that y'all know better. Y'all choose not to do better, but y'all know better. You cannot raise children by yourself, manage a budget, manage a home, and not know what to do and what not to do. So no, I'm not cutting any breaks today, June. I'm just telling the truth. So lots of times, June, we hear what we want to hear, and we do that which we shouldn't do, and then later we sit back and complain. That's right, I said it. No, I'm not a single mom. I've never been a single mom, and I'll never be a single mom. I know. Come on, June. I know I is. But it's just the truth. But I've worked with enough single moms. I've seen the magic happen. Yeah. I said it before, and I'll say it again. When a single mom makes up her mind, you better help her get the hell up out the way, because you're about to get randed it over. All right? It's just the truth. All right? We got a comment. We got a couple comments here. I am so sorry, family.
Gwen said, truth be told, other people's fears cannot be yours.
No,
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Jen, you know what? Truth be told, you, other people's fears cannot be your own. I just made that up.
I like that.
There you go.
That's so deep, Smitty.
Hey, I'm a deep brother. Good morning, Miss Charlize Wilson. We got a whole bunch of family members out here grinding with us early this morning on this beautiful Monday morning. It's a holiday. That's what it is.
Oh.
That we might make this the Gris Grants 60.
What holiday is it today?
It's Martin Luther. What?
It is?
Lord have mercy. This girl's from
I'm
England.
from-
She's from England.
Yeah.
She's from England.
Yeah.
They don't celebrate Christmas. They celebrate Boxing Day.
That's right.
That's all I got to say about that. But again, family, seriously, don't listen to what everybody has to say. Encircle yourself with people that know what they're talking about. And if it don't feel right, if it don't sound right, it ain't right.
Gwen said, what, June?
you come on, Gwen. Girl from another country.
But you have to understand the same thing about listening. We get taught, I know I've been here a long time, but we got taught a different type of history.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was supposed to be all history.
Yes.
Was it King Henry, King Arthur, Queen
Yes.
Elizabeth? That was all history growing up. I didn't know anything until I was, like 17 about Martin Luther King. Like who?
Yeah, it's just a matter of what you've been taught.
Yeah.
You know, and speaking of that, June, we were talking about this weekend. I need somebody, family, somebody other than June, because I know June knows the answer. How does the Bible describe Jesus? How does the Bible describe Jesus' hair? Did the brother have an afro? Or did he not? How does the Bible describe Jesus' hair? And then attach that to what we currently hear. What other people say was the type of hair Jesus had.
And we were talking about it because I got in trouble at school for speaking out on it.
Look at that, June. So far, right off the bat.
Yep.
Gwen Murphy Johnson, wool.
Yep.
Let me Tracy Jackson, wool.
I'm telling you guys, I remember being
Imani Williams, wool. So far, we got 4 wools.
I remember being 12 years old and saying to my teacher, the Bible says his hair was like wool, so that means it's like mine, not yours. I got in trouble. Sent to the headmaster's office because I said that.
Again, family, you notice how whoever the victor is, we got another hair like wool. We got that from Sharon Campbell.
Yeah.
So I'm confused. If we know this, then why are we being fed through our ears and our eyes and our senses something totally different, something totally false?
And we're not allowed to question.
Not allowed to question. We are expected to get in line.
That's right.
All right, family? No, what I'm saying is let's take the time and use the senses that we've been blessed to have. Just because I see it doesn't make it true. Just because you say it doesn't make it true. I've got to take that within me and I got to analyze it and come to my conclusion. And even if my conclusion is wrong, at least I took the time to try to make the right decision based upon the facts presented to me. I'm not just going to follow the flow because you say so. There's another rhyme.
Another rhyme.
I wrote a song about it. Want to hear it?
No.
Rude girl. Rude girl.
Smitty, remember there was a client that was, we knew that she qualified because she was a single parent of 3 of grants and down payment assistance, but she was told by her team, her lender, and her real estate agent, she didn't need it.
Yes. June.
It takes too long.
Takes too long. You don't need it. Takes too long.
And she
Too much
listened.
trouble. And listen.
Left
And how
it
much
on
money?
the table.
How much money did she leave on the table, June?
I think it was like either 5 to 10.
It was $5,000. You see what listening to the wrong person cost that young lady? Cost that young lady $5,000.
Now, we couldn't tell her.
We couldn't tell her.
Because we were not her agents.
We wanted to tell her. Remember, I kept sneezing?
Yeah.
You want $5,000, so excuse me.
But the grant provider told her, hey, you know,
but
you qualify for this, and the
she
grant
allowed.
provider told us, what was it? That my agent,
Yes.
who I trust,
Yes.
says it takes too long.
Yes. $5,000. So at least she made a decision
Yes.
based upon what she heard. She did not make a decision to bet her best interest. And we got a couple more comments here. Straight pictures on your wall show Jesus with straight hair with a perm. Jesus ain't have a perm. It said hair like wool. Family, we are sometimes just taking the directions we need not be taken. Jimmy, sometimes I just get tired of it. Somebody said she drank the juice.
Yes.
That was a $5,000 cup of coffee, family.
And you know what? Also, the key is, which is sad, and this is what
Gwen said.
Gwen said they gave us a picture of a white man.
Yes.
And our parents had it on our home wall.
Yes, we were taught.
And I'm not dogging parents.
No, don't
dogging my parents,
dog my mama.
Because it was handed down to them, and they handed down to us, we believed it.
And how's it handed down? It's handed down through stories, through songs, just as wrong as it can be.
And we handed down to all kids.
Yes, we did. It's right there in front of us, family. It says it in the good book.
Yes.
If the book is the book, then the whole book is the book. I'm going to say that again. If the book is the book, then the whole book has to be the book. Hair like wool. All right, family? So what I'm saying to you is reduction. Tracy is on it this one. No, it could have. It could have. But it said hair like wool, and that messed me up this weekend when I was thinking about it, family. I was like, wow. All the times I've heard something different. All the time I've been taught something different. Mm-hmm. And it's wrong. It's just wrong. So you know what, family? I said, you know what? From now on, I'm going to take the information in. I'm going to process it within what I've been blessed to be able to process it with. And that's going to be my final conclusion. But I'm not going to listen to everybody, because not everybody deserves to advise me.
What was it that you told me this week about water, Smitty?
Drink more water?
In a bottle.
I've been reading this more and more, that bottled water contains microplastics. So you know what I've been doing, family? Y'all know what I've been doing. I've been geeking out. Mm-hmm. I've been researching. I've been trying to get information to understand. Is it true? Are there microplastics? Where do they come from? What are they good for? What are they bad for? So does that mean I should stop drinking water? Well, I don't know, because I don't know the whole story. But family.
But you stopping me from drinking.
But I'm making sure you're aware.
Yeah.
All right, family. Not everybody is qualified to tell me what to do. Mm-hmm. Not everybody's words to me do I need to hear and then take action upon. But feel this, and I mean this. Everybody in the whole entire world is allowed and encouraged to encourage me.
Okay.
Everybody's allowed to be my cheerleader. Yes, Smitty, you can do it. Yes, Smitty, you got this. And this is the way. Wait a minute. You're stepping over the line.
I get it.
You're stepping over the line. You are allowed to encourage me. You're allowed to lift me up.
But you're not allowed to educate.
But you're not allowed to educate me and advise me.
Unless you're qualified.
Unless you're qualified. Boom. That's right. I said it. Hey, Gwen Murphy said, yes, it's bad for you. Microplastics we're talking about. Mm-hmm. And Tracy Jackson said, I've heard this. That's why you don't freeze bottled water. Somewhere there's a truth, family. Mm-hmm. Somewhere there's truth. You know, there are big ticket items and then there are small ticket items. We might not solve the microplastics issues today. We probably won't solve why Jesus got a perm all of a sudden. We might not solve that, all right?
Is it TBS, whatever. What is it, TBS?
What?
Remember that old perm? It was TB something.
Oh, the old... Oh. Yeah, what was that, family? What was that perm in the box? I know these old heads remember. I know they do. Come on, family, help us out. Gwen Murphy, Ultra Perm. And who made the Ultra Perm though? Was it I remember you used to talk about it on Soul Train all the time. Mm-hmm. What was that? Oh, what's the name of that perm? TCB?
That was it.
Was it TCB?
TCB. Yep.
Taking care of business.
Straighten
that stuff right on out, boy. So Jesus got a perm. Nah, family, something ain't right. But that's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's the rumor I heard. Now, we got to wonder, where is the truth? But Gwen confirms that TCB, which is short for taking care of business. Family. I'd like to share that with my 25 years of real estate experience, that I am qualified to advise you, and I am qualified to motivate you. But I still want you to take my words. I want you to take June's words. I want you to take our words. I want you to take Gwen's words. I want you to take Amani's words.
Yes.
All right? And I want you to still process it within you to make sure it doesn't add up as 1 and 1 giving me 2. If it's not, don't listen to us. Plain and simple. You have enough within you to do what's best for you. Because, June, at the end of the day, June, who am I supposed to take care of?
Me.
Who's the most important person in the world, June?
Me.
We're arguing about this again. We still ain't settled this. It's about me.
I question everything, honestly. I do. I'm just going to share this story. I had went to the doctors to have a procedure done, and the doctor told me that he needed an assistant in there, another doctor within the practice. And I called the insurance company. I was like, is that usual? And he was like, you don't need another doctor. You can have a nurse in there, because a doctor was a lot more expensive. So I decided I was not going to have that second doctor, because I took matters into my own hands. I questioned.
Yeah.
I just didn't go along with what he said. I wasn't going to pay more money for 2 doctors when I just needed 1.
June, I'm confused a minute. I just asked you who's the most important person in the world, and you said me, but I said me. But then Tracy Jackson said me. How's that possible?
Both of you are wrong. It is
You saying Tracy is wrong?
That's correct.
Well,
Tracy.
I agree. Tracy is wrong, June, because clearly it's me.
That's correct. Me.
No, that's what I said, me. So that means Tracy is wrong, because it can't be all of us, can it? Gwen Murphy Johnson, who's the most important person in the world?
She better say me.
Amani Williams, who's the most important person in the world? And before you answer, you gotta... I'm going to choose better words. Before you answer, you better act like it. Gwen Murphy Johnson says, me, Gwen Murphy, you better act like it today. June Smith, who's the most important person in the world?
Me.
You better act like it today. And Tracy, she's still at it. Now we got Miss Campbell in it. What? Come on, family.
What is wrong with these people?
Well, I don't know. Everybody's wrong. They're not listening to me. Y'all better hear what I'm saying. I, Smitty Smith, am the most important person in the world. Period.
Do they need to look it up? Do they need to check it out and verify it?
Yeah, you better look it up. Now, take my words, take what you just heard me say, process it. Mm-hmm. And if it don't sound right, it ain't right. It ain't right. Tracy Jackson is the most important person in the world. Sharon Campbell is the most important person in the world.
So, Smitty, if they look you up on the internet and they see you and they see all the things that you've done and how many people you helped, does that make you more important than them?
No, absolutely not. I'm nothing but a tool. I'm nothing but a mechanism to help them achieve their goals. Okay. But you know what, June? I'm human. So they must take my words and process it. Don't take my words as gospel.
Yeah.
Because in the back of my head, Jesus still got straight permed hair. It's going to take a while to get that out of my head. That messed me up, June, when I first read that and somebody told me that. Mm-hmm. When I heard that and pastor said that to me, Jesus had hair of wool. I was like, wool? Maybe he meant he was wearing a wool coat. Maybe he was wearing a wool hat.
No, what about the other people that they see on the internet? Beyonce and Jay-Z and all those. Aren't they more important?
No, nobody's more important than me. Nobody's more important than Sharon. Nobody's more important than Tracy. Nobody's more important than June. Nobody's more important than Gwen Murphy Johnson. Nobody's more important than Amani Williams. Nobody's more important. Let me get all the way back up here to where I was. Let me get all the way back up here to the new young lady who joined us for the first time. It doesn't show her name now. I don't like this. But Nobody's more important, family. Nobody's more important than each and every one
Miss
of us.
McLean.
Miss McLean, yes, nobody's more important than each and every one of us.
So it doesn't matter how many accolades
Don't
you
matter.
get, how
It don't
many
matter.
awards you get.
It don't matter.
They are not important. More important.
Not
than
more
you.
important. Family, we got to get up with the get down. I encourage you to take care of me today. I encourage you to choose very carefully what you let other people enter into your being through your ears.
Yep.
All right. Viola Glover. Hey, Viola, how you doing? Viola Glover, who's the most important person in the world? Viola, you better say Schmitty Schmidt. You know, the right answer ain't Schmitty Schmidt, but I'd like to still hear you say it. You know, June, and on this subject you're hearing, I know this is supposed to be the Grits and Grants 15.
Yes.
But family, I got to go here just for a minute. Many times, people will try to position you to say what they want to hear.
Yes.
I'm going to say that again because I want y'all to feel that. Mm-hmm. Oh, me, Viola put me, so we got to argue with Viola 3 times.
You know what? I'm not going to argue with Viola because she is amazing.
Amazing
Seriously.
person, absolutely.
Yes.
Family, people want to position you to tell them what they want and need to hear. Mm-hmm. That is crazy. The ears, family. The ears, we can't control what comes in our hearing. That's the thing that gets me, June. Mm-hmm. I can close my eyes.
Yes.
And I ain't got to see it. Mm-hmm. I can close my mouth and I ain't got to say it.
And you don't have to touch.
And I don't have, there you go. I see something I don't want to touch. Mm-hmm. I ain't got to touch it.
That's right.
But the ears, family. The ears, it gets in. And what's close to our ears, June? Our brain.
Yes.
We hear it. We hear it enough times. They always say, and this is what we're dealing with in politics today. If you hear it enough time, it must be true. Mm-hmm. Even though it's laid out right in front of you that it's not true. I'll say again. Hair like wool.
Yeah. So you can control your hearing to a certain extent. I mean, you can turn off the TV. You don't have to hear certain things, but you can't control it 100%.
You cannot. You cannot. You just can't. But I want y'all to hear this. Mm-hmm. You are the most important person in the world. But hear this also. You got to prove it today by making decisions based upon that. And June, if I take care of me, who else do I take care of?
Your family.
There you go. So am I being selfish, June?
Not at all.
Am I being mean?
No.
Am I being self-centered?
No.
Am I in any way, shape, or form being conceited?
No.
What am I being, June?
You're being faithful to yourself.
Which allows me to do the best for my family.
You know, it's so weird that it's I don't want to get into like a conspiracy, but in some ways it is.
It is.
We're fed this.
Yes.
If you think about yourself, you're selfish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But if you don't, who are you supposed to think about if you don't think about yourself?
If you make decisions that are best for you, you're not caring about mankind.
Yes.
And I say no.
That's so backwards.
It is. You know, June, I think all of us have a duty to take care of our fellow human beings. All of us have a duty to reach down, to reach back and grab hold of somebody. Don't let them grab you. You grab them, because when I grab them, I'm in charge. Mm-hmm. If I get grabbed, then they're in charge. So I'm going to reach back and grab somebody and lift them up to where I am. I might not be at the top, but I can still reach back and lift you a little bit higher. All right, that's taking care of family. Okay, if I'm okay, my family will be okay. Thank you, Miss Jackson. Boom, there it is. That's that golden nugget for the day, family. I want y'all to take that with you. And we got an amen from Tracy Jackson. If I'm okay, my family will be okay. Ain't nothing better. Please, act like it today. Make decisions based upon it. You know what, June? I'm going to say this. Mm-hmm. If the best thing for me today is laying in bed, what should I do?
Lay in bed.
And recover.
That's right.
And recover. If the best thing for me today is to work on a computer, what should I do?
Work on the computer.
If the best thing for me today is eat a healthy lunch, what should I do?
Eat a healthy lunch.
Boom, there it is, family. It's the small stuff. Every day, it's the small, I like to call them small everyday miracles.
And remember what my words are, Smitty? Deliberate acts.
Deliberate acts. And what are my words, June? Delicatessen. All right. Now, look. Dallas won last night, right?
Oh, God. Oh, good Lord. We're doing so well, guys. Right?
So Dallas, because I heard a whole lot of words about Dallas winning last night. I heard it on Facebook. Mm-hmm. I heard it through the grapevine. I heard it at Lowe's. Somebody, Sherry Campbell just gave me a bunch of mean faces. She mean. I heard it everywhere. DC for life. Them boys. I heard it everywhere I went. I couldn't even go to my local delicatessen without hearing it. What I tell you about listening to things. What I tell you about listening to what other people got to say. If they didn't know better then, they definitely know better now. You can't listen to everybody. You can't take action upon what everybody says, family.
But Smitty, they had crazy faith. What about that?
They didn't have enough. You say,
wow.
Green Bay had crazier faith. Oh, family.
Well, there's always next year.
Yeah, there's always next season. Hey, listen, got a serious question. Tracy Jackson said, is it too early to start talking trash for next season? Is it too early, June, or should I wait?
It is.
It's too early? You'll let me know when?
I will.
You promise?
I promise.
All right, I'm going to keep it loaded in the gun till I need it. Hey, family, look here. I hear it's nice down Tampa. Oh, we got Desmond. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. Desmond, is this your first time joining us, sir?
I think it is.
I think it is, yeah. Somebody who put that, Tracy, don't believe the hype, Dallas fans. Don't believe the hype, family. It didn't work out, but you know what? It's a game. And let me take a moment and say this, in all sincerity. Football and Facebook meant to bring folks together, not take us apart. It's a game, all right? It's a chance for us to make new friends. It's a chance for us to make existing friends even stronger friends. But it is a game.
Well, Smitty, I think we should have a moment of silence for Dallas.
I think we should too, because you got to.
The season is over.
Because you got to bury the dead. You can't just leave them laying around. They're gonna start stinking. Surely he's thinking. Oh, well, thank you. Tracy said it's entertainment. It is only entertainment, family. Facebook can be good and Facebook can be bad. Facebook, family, I'm going to say it. Facebook is nothing but a big old set of ears. All right? And what we hear on Facebook, what we read on Facebook, let's make sure we properly process it. All right? Viola Glover said, God bless and have a wonderful day. Thank you, Viola.
Yes,
thank you. Thank you.
But you've also got to be able to switch Facebook.
Yeah, you got to turn it off. You got to turn this stuff off because it can just dominate you. June, we're supposed to be the Grits and Grants 15 there. We're at Grits and Grants 36. Ooh. We are way over time. Family, let's get back on track. Mm-hmm. So again, family, one of our senses is hearing. We can't control what we hear, but we can control what we do with what we hear.
Yes.
All right? June, when I say everybody, I'm going to say it, I'm going to let y'all go. And when I say everybody, family, I mean everybody, even Dallas fans, are allowed to encourage me. Mm-hmm. But not everybody is allowed to advise me. Advisement comes by invitation. Mm-hmm. Hearing and lifting up can come by default. If I'm the most important person in the world, then I got to act like it each and every day. And so do you, June.
So how do you start? So the people that have never been on here before, how do you start making you the most important person in the world?
Oh, that's the easy part. That's the easy part. Immediately upon the conclusion of our Grits and Grants 15, which is now Grits and Grants 37 minutes and 50 seconds, you only have to do one thing, family. Mm-hmm. And that one simple thing that you got to do is simply go to the mirror, mm-hmm. any mirror, look in the mirror and simply say me. That's it, June. Me. Today is about me. Don't say nothing else. Because nothing else needs to be said. You then turn your ass around and you go about being me.
That's right. You act upon it.
You go about taking care of my family. You go about taking care of people that you don't know who need your help.
But you first.
But you first.
Or me first.
Me first? No, me first.
No, me first.
Lord have mercy.
Here
We're going to be,
go.
here we go. Here we go. I done fought with you and Tracy. I done fought with you and Sharon. I done fought with you and Gwen. And now I got to fight with Sharon. I know she did not. Dude, what is with these people? They won't let it go. Sharon Campbell just had the nerve to post DC for life with 4 stars. Sharon, 25 years, sister. I bet Sharon's probably not even 25 years old, dude. Man, y'all got to let that go.
What is it that Seeley says? All my life I got to.
I got to fight. A whole life. Oh my God. Oh my God. We got, who said Tracy's, I say good morning, gorgeous, and we're going to have a beautiful day. I can't find any better words to end this on with, June.
I love that.
I do. It's so meaningful. Don't get that? Hey man, I'm smooth. I'm smooth. Hey family, look here. June, we got to go. Let me get over here where I'm supposed to be. 50 plus. Oh, 50 plus. Sharon Campbell. I don't believe that, June. No way can Sharon be 50 plus and still thinking Dallas is going to win the Super Bowl anytime soon. That's for young people. Young people think that. Not old heads. She can't be 50 and still riding that ride. Come on, family. Hey, look here. June and I, we had a bunch of fun. But we mean business.
Yes, we do.
June, we're still at 2, baby. Should I be worried? Should I be concerned?
No.
Why not?
Because we have crazy faith, Smitty.
There you go, family. Crazy faith in action. Family, June Smith is crazy enough to believe deep down that she's going to help 100 folks become homeowners this year. As a company, River City Blues Realty. June's faith is so crazy. I want y'all to feel this. June's faith is so crazy that she has faith in somebody else's faith.
Yes.
She has faith in Amani Williams. She has faith in Gwen Murphy Johnson.
100%.
She has faith in KJ. She has faith in Derek Marlowe. She has faith in Miyoshi Bowling. She has faith
in
Yvette Griffin. There is enough faith to go around. Is that what you're telling me, June?
Yes, there is.
Mind is blown that the universe, family, is both generous and prosperous. All right? Hey, so I shouldn't be worried about that too, June?
Nope, 100 plus.
Should I be celebrating that too then?
Every day.
Every single day, family. Because every day I'm one step closer. Hey, look here. We went a little bit over. I'd like to thank you for joining our Grits and Grants 15. Although technically it's Grits and Grants 41.35. But, but you know what, family? It's just really important. Hair. I keep saying here. Hair like wool. Hair like wool. I want those words to just stick with you today. Hair like wool. And then in other words, I want you to let stick in your brain today. TCB hair relaxer. Because it proves my point. We can't believe everything we hear. Hey family, y'all folks, man. Now Tracy, we appreciate you joining us. Let me see if I can scroll back, say goodbye to everybody. Say goodbye to Gwen Murphy Johnson. Say goodbye to Tracy.
Amani.
Say goodbye to Amani. And say goodbye to Renee. Say goodbye to Miss Campbell. Say goodbye to Miss Jackson. Say goodbye to Damien, Renelle McLean. You do kind of got to say that whole thing, don't you, Jim?
Do.
Goodbye to Viola Glover. Hey, it's all about me. Remember, family, if you really believe it, just look in the mirror and say it's about me. What do we do after that, June?
Make it about me.
Make it about me. Make it
Because
about
when
my
it's
family.
about you, it's about your family.
Hey,
and your friends.
there you go. It's about other human beings that maybe we know, maybe we don't know. But there's enough to go around, family, I promise you. So, June, I am going to let that go, and I'm going to invite folks to join our Grits and okay, there we go. If you haven't already, join our Grits and Grants family. Join us every morning at 8:30 to 8:45. Oh, man, we got a webinar we got to go to. Hey, June, we got our Monday Hustle to get to. Hey, family, I am Smitty Smith.
And I am June Smith, River City Blues Realty. Please.
We got to go. Deuces.